Good morning. It's Lorraine Pursell, your fairy godmother. I just got back from my walk, and hey, so glad to be here to show you how to make your own dreams come true and come into the quantum field where everything is yours right now anyway. So yes. Yes. Hi, who's here? Say hello. Woohoo! Now is this going to stay? Yeah, it's going to stay. Forget about trying to make it straight. Hey, so I've got my magic wand. Zzz, and my crystal ball. And we're going to draw an angel. So this Fairy Godmother Monday is after 23 years of being a counselor and a coach, I've earned the status of Fairy Godmother. And hey, Donna from Scotland, hooray! And I'm here. Okay, so now this is bugging me. It's backwards, so it's kind of hard to, figure it out. But, so it's a beautiful morning in Charleston. Hi. Beautiful morning in Charleston. And what I wanted to ask you is, what are you going to do today that's for you and your sovereignty? What are you going to do today that's for you and your sovereignty? So while you just let that trickle in, let's take a deep breath and just ground to Mother Earth. When we get together on my live streams 3 times a week, grab your coffee or your tea. We're going to have coffee together. I just made my coffee. That's why I'm a few minutes late. Sorry. So we're going to just ground down to Mother Earth. We'll have our morning coffee. For me, it's morning coffee. For you, it's not, I know. So whatever your beverage is, we'll just have a beverage together. So breathe deep. Send down a grounding cord from your pelvic floor, the sacred spot of you. And just tap into Mother Earth. Ask her what she requires of you today. What does she require of you today? Today, I got a deeper resolve to work more intently on my upper body. Work on my upper body. So, yeah, doing that. So, Mother Earth, what do you require of me today? She's saying to be grounded. She's telling me to be grounded. So drop in the comments if you want what Mother Earth is saying to you. Mother Earth, I abbreviate her as M-E. My computer's slow this morning. M-E. Stay grounded. Okay, so drop that in the comments. As you become visible, you become more powerful. This is something that, so for more of my work, go to 3keys2selflove.com. 3keys2selflove.com. And that will get us more closely connected. You'll get email announcements of my 3 live streams, plus the replays delivered to your inbox, and a video roundup every Sunday. And so what is it that you want to bring in? What is it that you want to add more of? I want to bring in more joy into my life. I had a most wonderful Mother's Day time with my family yesterday. It was great. I want to allow in more joy. You know, when you see yourself kind of like holding back, I don't know what that is. Is it that we feel like if we allow more goodness and happiness in, and then if it doesn't happen, we're going to be disappointed? Is that what it is? So reverse engineering that. I just want to allow more joy into my life. Just open myself up to more joy. So what is it that you want to bring in? Just pause a moment and just bring that in. Feel that. if you're watching the replay, please drop in the comments that you're here. I'd love to know that you're here, and comment as we go through, as I go back and I read all your comments. And I love hearing from you and your comments. If you have any questions for me, drop those here too. Yeah, so being grounded. Okay, so grounded in joy. So let's just first align our frequencies. Let's ask the angels to align our frequencies. And then Michael, Archangel Michael, to vacuum out everything that's not serving us. Everything that is the opposite or not serving those chakras being in stay grounded to want to bring in more ease, flow, and aligned action. Great. Lovely, lovely. Anything that's not serving us. And then this is really a great tool for all of us codependent earth angels, I should say healing codependent earth angels, is to take, there's a white light sword that will go around your whole body, your whole aura, and sever everything that you're attached to. Now, you won't lose the love, but you'll lose the inordinate, goopy, whiny, icky, victim, sending light and love. Whenever I hear a siren, I send light and love. Any sticky energy, we're just severing them all through our body. If you have any fear or any things coming up, just ask that thing what it's trying to say to you. Fear is always going to be our companion. It just gets to stay in the back seat. It does not drive the thing. Okay, so I'm personally dealing with a lot of feelings of fear today, so I'm going to check in. What is the fear saying to me? Okay, so it's this deep fear that I'm not going to amount to anything. Okay, so now I'm just going to go deeper with it. Okay, how about I am enough just for who I am? So I'm saying that to my fear. I don't have to be anything. I already am an infinite being. I already am something. I already am contributing to the planet. Wow, that just lifted that thing. Just put it at ease. Put it all the way back in its seat with the seatbelt on. Wow, that was amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you. You know, I love going through these things real time with you so you can see how I handle them to give you strength. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that fear just sat back in the seat and put its seatbelt on. Yeah. And what is trying to be somebody, amount to something? What does that mean? That's all like image stuff. And it is ego. Okay, we will always have our ego. Our ego is always here. It always does serve us. And yet I just spoke the truth to it. And so done. Yes. Okay. So if there's anything coming up for you now, you can drop it in the comments. You can just be visible about it, and it's going to just let it come through. That was phenomenal. Oh. So what is it that you want to bring in? We're going to go into the quantum field, which is the black space behind your eyes, or the blackness of the universe, where there's just space, just space. And you just go there with your desire, but as nobody, no one, nowhere, no time, no space. You're just one with the quantum field. So just go there and just feel that. Feel that. Just be engaged there. And this is how you make your own dreams come true. Because you're in the place where it's all there for you now. I am worthy and deserving of this thing. If I have the desire, that means that God has put it there. And let's find our fierceness today. Find our fierceness for the thing that we desire and what we know we are worthy of. So feeling is the language of the universe. Our feeling. So if you're feeling something that you don't want to feel, find some way to shift from it. It doesn't mean don't feel it. Doesn't mean don't don't process through it like I did with my fear. I completely acknowledged my fear, and then I consulted it. What are you trying to tell me? And then it told me, and then I came back with the truth, and it sat back in the seat and put on its seatbelt. That was amazing, you guys. So feel our feelings, move through them if they aren't what you want to bring into your life. But we do acknowledge them and then feel the feeling as if you are that person and bring in what it is that you want from the quantum field as the person who's already just an infinite being, just like the particles in the universe. You're the infinite being. You're one with all of that, but in a place of being nobody, no place, no time, nowhere. And so you're completely detached from all that sticky, fucked up energy that we severed with the white light cords. And just bask in that feeling of what it is that you want to bring in. And say, I deserve, I deserve, I deserve, I deserve, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. And what is it that you're wanting to bring in? Drop it in the comments. We've got unicorn energy here with us. I have to give him a name. There he is. Unicorns are the highest and most magical beings. They are real. I'm here to declare they're real. I've got one right outside my window, and he follows me from room to room outside my windows. They transmute energy between you and the highest high. And just feel it as if you are that person. There's a little journal prompt that I gave to my closest women, my sort of inner circle. That's called Get Happy, Stay Happy. You can find that at lorrainepurcell.com/get happy. And we, it's if you had $100 million in the bank, okay? So you had no money worries. And it was guaranteed that forevermore $1 million every single year was going to come in. What would you be doing with your life? What would you be doing with your time in your life? And do more of that. And so as you're doing that, as you're in that soup, the universe goes, oh, you like that? Okay. Yes. Oh, this feels so good. Doesn't it feel so good? Taking a coffee sip real quick. My mug from San Francisco. And from there. Really nice. Oh, that tastes so good. Let's see who's here. Who's here? Who's here? Tell me who you are. Okay. Fuck, that just feels so great. That just feels so great. Hi, Nelina. How are you? Well, we're still live, so you're not quite on the replay. So I'm so glad you're here, darling. You're in Nova Scotia, correct? Somewhere up there? Nice to see you, darling. Just be in that feeling of that you want to embody. This is embodiment. This is embodiment. This is embodiment. A joyful, abundant, infinite being. That's what I'm bringing in. Good morning, Mary. Good morning. Brenda. Oh, this is wonderful. You're trying to comment, Mary, but it's not working out. Well, okay. Try maybe later, but keep trying. So glad we're all here together. So let me just check the time. So let's just feel that feeling of what you're bringing in to the quantum field, which is the black space behind your eyes or the blackness of the universe. And just feel what it is that you want to bring in. What is that thing that you want to bring in? You are an infinite being. You are a creator. Isn't that so exciting? You are an infinite being. You are a creator. We're having for those of you in the US, we're having our morning coffee together. You are an infinite being. You are a co-creator. And those of you who just jumped on, watch the replay because I went through a personal process on myself that was so powerful so that you can, do it yourself. I worked through some fear that I had this morning and it was amazing the results that happened. Ghostwriting, not to be graded, is wonderful. So you want to manifest being a ghostwriter, or what does that mean, sweetheart? When you get into the quantum field, there is nothing like it. Got some garbage truck action happening. Peace and joy. Very good. Okay, yeah. Good, good, you guys. All right, Mary, can you still not comment? I'm going to drop mine. Let's see. Joyful, abundant, infinite being. I was telling my son last night, I get into these states. That might be why I'm a little shaky today, as a matter of fact, now that I think of it. Yesterday in my Get Happy, Stay Happy group, um, uh, one of the sisters and I got into a really incredible place. And then I shared with my son what it's like when I get into these ascension places. It's like I could be just like Elisha, who just disappeared off the planet, just evaporated because there was no veil. And I go into these places often where there is no veil. And I think sometimes after that, I have a sort of a crash the next day. Like I start to worry, or my ego starts to get really on hypervigilance. Like, oh no, what are people going to think? La 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 la. Like, like I had like the 800-pound gorilla when I woke up this morning, and I've been working with myself ever since. And I'm definitely got a toehold, and I'm going up that valley for sure, because I went through all the practices that work. It's like staying with the things that really serve us. That's what's important. Mary, I can't wait to go back to, okay, yeah, to the beginning. Yeah. Um, so notice, and I've heard other people say this too, that when you've had this really big opening, the next day, it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't think it has to be there. Maybe it's an expectation. Maybe it's a subconscious expectation. But use what works, the tools that work. I write my reality. I wrote one statement 25 times, another statement 25 times, and I wrote some other things I wanted to come in. Going for a walk is always great. I also did my my weights in my upper body, and so, and I'm noticing some numbness on my left arm today. Left is receiving, and I'm just going to check in Louise Hay right now what numbness is. And by the way, I'm going to be changing out the paintings here up above my lamp, because I'm going to start painting again. Okay, so numbness. Okay, it says the probable cause is withholding love and consideration. So I'm scanning where I'm withholding love. How am I trying to be tough so I'm not hurt? As an earth angel, this stuff goes really deep. Going dead mentally, okay? And the new thought pattern is, oh, I'm going to sneeze at the truth. Oh my gosh. Yes, okay. Okay, now I'm going to ask the angels. Oh wow, I'm starting to feel some tingling now. I'm going to ask the angels to really open this up to me and show me where I'm withholding love, where I am not in unconditional love, or I'm holding back. Wow. Okay. I share my feelings and my love. I respond to love in everybody. Oh, I respond to love in everybody. Wow. That means everybody is sending me love. Okay. So I'm on it now. I've got the angels on the case. Yes. Brenda, to be able to just let go is blissful. Yeah. Mary, that's what happens. Agree. When I have really deep meditation type of experiences, I sometimes sort of crash. Sorry, worrying is off. Yeah. Brenda, sound? Sound? Are you not getting the sound, Brenda? Kathleen, hi, honey. Neelina, thank you, darling. Okay, you know what? This is so powerful, and I hope this will be an uh, got it. Okay, good. I hope that this will be an example to you guys. Watching me process through the things that are difficult in real time with you. And it's, challenging. It's hard because I'm like, oh, what are they going to think? What are they going to think? And it's just putting aside that whole thing about, oh, but I'm the expert. But nobody wants that kind of expert. Everyone wants the expert who's going through shit and who's making their way through it. So here's to going through shit visibly on Facebook. So I invite you on Monday and Friday mornings and Wednesday nights, when, have your coffee or tea with me. Okay? Because I usually have my cup, my favorite San Francisco mug that my daughter-in-law brought me from San Francisco, my favorite place in the world. I really think it is my favorite place in the world. I miss it. So have your coffee or tea with me. And, I'm committed to going through real time what I'm feeling and then hearing the wisdom of it, and then transporting myself through it, and you guys seeing how I do that in real time so that you know how to do it and you know that you don't have to be perfect either. I want to be that kind of leader. I want to be that kind of leader that can be vulnerable. I'm going to cry right now. I really do. That other stuff is fucked up, right? So every Monday and Friday mornings at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, it would be 5:30 a.m. Pacific. Grab your coffee and let's party here Monday and Friday mornings. Put it in your calendar as a recurring event. I love it when you guys show up. I get really sad when I'm here by myself. It takes faith for me to pull up the energy and be here when nobody's here. Because I just like being around you guys. Brenda, yes. Love going through the shit with you. Yeah, trust me. I've got plenty of it. Yes, going with it through you helps me so much more than just listening to someone tell me what to do. Okay, great. Brenda, sister love, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. I feel the love and I receive it. And I let go of the image and all that stuff. It doesn't define me. What defines me is an infinite being filled with joy. Neelina, thank you for sharing this. So need to learn to acknowledge my fears so I can move through and forward. Oh God, you guys. Neelina, I'm just going to do a recap. So because this is so vital, you guys. I was feeling a lot of fear this morning, all the way through the night, like just kind of like fear of letting go, like things are gonna like fall apart if I don't hold on with an iron grip. And it's because I had like a mini ascension yesterday. I have them often, like maybe several times a week, where I'm just in such a blissful state that I could just go home. I could just, like, the veil is completely ripped and there's nothing between me and source, and I'm just there. Everything wonderful is mine. Thank you for all the hearts. Everything that's wonderful is mine. I'm one with everything that I desire. And then sometimes the next day there's a crash. I think my ego starts to get worried or something happens. And anyway, so right here in real time, I I said, okay, my fear, what are you trying to tell me? And what it was trying to tell me was, okay, what if you never amount to anything? What if you never amount to anything? Do you guys ever feel that fear? I think that's one of my biggest fears. It's got to be my ego fear. But what if I never amount to anything? And I'm like, whoa. And to admit that in front of you guys, I was like, yes, I'm so proud of myself. And so I just felt into that because that's a very real fear of mine. And then I just sat with it because I heard my fear. I heard my fear. And then I came with the truth, which was, what if just being me was enough and I'm already an infinite being? What if just being me was enough and I'm already an infinite being? Like, what more could there be? Human accomplishments? Yeah, lots of those. I guess it doesn't define me though, huh? And as soon as I said that, because the fear, I always pictured it as a car, like Elizabeth Gilbert. Fear is always in the back seat. It's always our companion. Um, it's not allowed in the front seat. It cannot touch the dials. It cannot tell us where to go. It's always in the back seat. But it was in the back seat like this, okay? And when I said that to it, it sat back and it put its seatbelt on. So you know what, you guys? This is my new commitment to you. God, it's so funny because I have been seeking God for like a new way to be in these trainings. Like, what's new? I think I got my answer this morning. I'm just going to be vulnerable with you guys. I've got tears in my eyes, you guys. Yeah. Just going to be vulnerable and real time work through my shit. So you guys can see, as earth angels, we all are here together. And you know what? Our fears have a lot to tell us. And the thing with the numbness, like, okay, just receive, what does it say? Withholding love and consideration, going dead mentally. Okay, so I'm all of a sudden seeing my daughter-in-law. You need to be more open-hearted. There it goes. As soon as I said that, the tingling went away. Whoa. I share my feelings and my love. I respond in love. I respond to love in everyone. Let's see what comments we've got going on here. Nelina, always. Thank you, love. See, here's the thing. My thing's a little stuck. Hold on. Do this. There we go. Here's the thing. I am calling forth an army of empowered earth angels. By army, I don't mean militant, but I do mean fierce. We are the ones who are God, I'm just going to cry all morning. We are the ones who came in to not so ideal families by our choice because we wanted the experience. And it gave us some challenges because we feel so deeply. We feel so deeply. We have so much love, and we're so fearful and so codependent because we feel so deeply, and we've taken it personally. And I'm here to show us all the way out of that so we can be fierce, still have our love, but still be fierce with believing in ourselves. Because the biggest thing about earth angels is we don't believe in ourselves. We're the last people to believe in ourselves. Like, I always thought I was fat and ugly, and I was neither because, well, my family told me I was fat and ugly. Um, and I almost died when I was 7. And from that experience and my childhood traumas, I developed dyslexia and ADHD, the most severe that they had ever seen when they registered with an EEG, because that's caused by neural traumas, okay? And so I thought I was stupid my whole life too, until I was 40 in my master's program. And I'm like, wait, master's program, stupid. That doesn't equate, okay? So I always felt like I was nothing. But as I tell you my story, I'm only telling you your story. We all relate together on this. And so my joy and my thrust in my mission in my life is to release earth angels to who we really are. And what we're doing is we're actually, as we can let those feelings come through us, we are transmuting the energy of the planet into a higher vibration, because we don't have to feel depressed and we don't have to feel sad. We can just feel better and better and better and better. And like the 800-pound gorilla that was me this morning, that's just a human tendency, okay? So I started doing the tools that work for me, and I'm loaded with the tools because I cured myself of suicidal depression 6 years ago. Like, I wanted to leave the planet because I didn't understand, okay? And so I want to raise up an army of empowered earth angels who know the tools to get through the weeds back to being that place of love, just like this thing. I share my feelings and my love. I respond to love in everyone. So that means everybody has love for me. I respond to that love. Okay, that's my whole mission and purpose. Let me catch up on these comments here. Donna, that's a huge fear of mine. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go back. Okay, Nelina, always got that. Donna, yeah, okay. Wow, huh? Mary, mine is, what if this is all there is? What if my desires never come true? Yes, yes, yes. I have that fear too. And Jesus said we walk by faith and not by sight. And what I have learned, and this is what I want to really share with you guys, is that when we're in the quantum field and we feel the feelings, and when we take that feeling out and we pretend as if, just like we were little girls playing dress up in our mothers' and grandmothers' closets with the high heels and the makeup and the beautiful dresses, as we do that, we are it. And it is almost as good as having it to where you don't even need it. So it comes true every minute. Brenda, that is powerful. Elena, yes. Donna, brilliant to see it and hear the conversation we have with those difficult emotions as the arise. Yeah, thanks, Donna. Mary, thank you. You being real helps me be real. Yeah. What book are you reading from? It is Louise Hay. You can heal your life. I've used it for probably, it's been the Bible for my counseling career. That is so true. Feelings deeply can be so hard. Yeah, I know. I know. I too almost died when I was 9. I went into a convulsion. Yeah. And I sometimes think that's what trips us up as earth angels, because when we came that close to the veil, like we can get to the veil. Like the veil is gone for me. Today it's there, but by faith it's not. Okay. I want so much to become stronger and be able to share strength too. Yes. Yes. This is wonderful, you guys. So look what happened when I was vulnerable and I showed up. I appreciate you guys so much. Earth angels who start to fall in love with themselves so much and with our sensitivities to where we can be open-hearted. We know the tools. We don't have to identify with depression, sadness, grief, shame, guilt, anxiety, panic. We do not have to identify with those things anymore. We can identify with just being this here. I share my feelings and my love, and I respond to love in everybody, and be our own steadiness and not let other people rock our boat. Be our own steadiness because we know ourselves so well as infinite beings. Okay, that's the goal. That's the thing. And we can even declare it. I am my own steady boat. I am my own steady boat, and I share my feelings and my love. Doesn't matter what people say back or what they do back or whether they can receive it. It's challenging, but we're not doing it. That's codependency, to do something for somebody for a response from them. That's manipulation, actually. Codependency is manipulation to get what we want. I respond to love in everyone. So as we stay in that space, okay, I'm going to draw a card from Rebecca Campbell, Work Your Light. This is my favorite card deck right now. Probably will be for a long time. She's the most beautiful person. Okay. Look at the backs of these, they're so pretty. Thank you so much this morning. Oh, real-time vulnerability. Real-time processing. And it takes fierceness. It's so funny because I've got 2 different mentor camps that I'm being mentored from. One is fierce and vulnerable, but just fierce. No, I'm not available for that. I'm not available for that bullshit. And the other one is being so vulnerable. So it's just like melding those 2 worlds. Well, this one jumped out, so I'm going to take this one. Doreen Virtue, who I spent some time with in Kona. Actually, she used to live in my hometown of Kona, Hawaii. Wow. Oh my God, look at the one that jumped out. She said, when a card jumps out, that's your card. Answer the call. What is your soul calling to you? This is going to be good, you guys. You guys, this is so good. This is so good. Oh my God. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay, so here it is. Answer your soul's calling. Okay, where is it? Oh, one of the first cards, 36. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary, it might not make sense, but if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will have a life beyond your mind, what your mind could possibly imagine. Oh, just have to stop and say what my soul is telling me to do is going almost completely raw and only fresh organic fruits and vegetables. I'm just throwing that out there so I can't hide from it. Your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for the step-by-step plan before they take the first step, but intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the call of your soul. That's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it is leading. You just need to take the next step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan. There is no end destination. That's because we already are it. We are the infinite beings that are everything that we desire. There is no right or wrong way to do it, and you do not need permission from anyone else because you are sovereign. Sometimes the more resistance we have around a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Wow. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul growth. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay. Thank you. This has been lovely this morning. So for more of my work, go to 3keys2selflove.com. 3keys2selflove.com. Get my free ebook. We'll stay more closely connected. Also, if you're a woman and you're not a mean girl, if you don't have any mean girl energy in you, I invite you to request to join my private Facebook group over at Your Great Big Life. Your Great Big Life. It's my Facebook group, and it's a picture, a brown banner with me with my hair blowing in my face. And request to join. I'm going to start being more active in that group and start doing live streams. I was going to do a live stream over there just for you guys this morning, but I was walking and I couldn't do it from where I was. So let's see. Mary, what was the name of the book again? Yeah, it's yeah, good. Thanks, Brenda. Brenda answered you. Thank you. Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. Fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Mary, thank you, Brenda. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to drop in here. So request to join over at Your Great Big Life Facebook group. But remember, there are never, ever, ever any mean girls or mean girl energy, no sarcasm, no criticism, only praise and support, like everything we wanted but never could get. It's that kind of petri dish for earth angels to thrive and grow, okay? I encourage bragging over there. So I'm going to start doing some live streams over there just for you guys. Okay, so 3 keys to self-love.com. That ebook has been downloaded 10,000 times. You know, why is it that I've done all these things and my ego's still afraid I won't amount to anything? Just so interesting for my free e-book. Okay. I guess it just shows that the ego is never satiated, right? Okay, now I'm going to pin this. Okay, guys, got to run. Oh, this has been amazing. I'm going to journal on this right now. I'm going to talk to my mentors, my mentor, and my mentor group. I'm in a private group with 5 other women, and I'm gonna do a live Voxer message to them right now about what just happened. Okay, I love you guys. That's my commitment to be vulnerable to you. So I'm gonna make a public proclamation. My soul wants me to just come on here and bare my soul. Be more vulnerable, tell you real time what I'm going through, go through the processes together. Thank you, Brenda. Go through the processes together, and so that we can be more fierce and really fall. I mean, don't you just fall in love with yourself when you do that kind of stuff? I wonder about that too. Can see how far I've come, but yet I still am so fearful. Yeah, huh? Just really fucking weird. Yeah. Can we just rest in that we're infinite beings? We're beautiful as we are. We are transmitting light. People look at us and they do light up because they see the love in our face. Can that be enough? Can that be enough to transmute lower energy like the fear I worked through this morning? Can that be enough? Can we just be enough? Okay, my loves. Monday and Friday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Grab your coffee. We'll have coffee together. Every Friday is Body Talk Friday. We tap into our body's wisdom and see what it has for us, what it's trying to tell us, and what it needs for us to heal over the weekend. And then every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I do self-love lessons, empowered earth angel training. Okay. So join me. For sure, get on my email list so you can be announced of all this stuff coming up. Okay, I love you. I'll see you Wednesday night and Friday morning. It's your fairy godmother.